Hahn, stage 3 of the Santos Tour Down Under. The gun going to get them underway as they left Norwood, destination Campbelltown. Taking the direct route, it's only 10 kilometres, but this stage, 116 kilometres. Stuart O'Grady had other plans for the peloton. Early on in the race, it was Mikel Honore of EF Education who was the first to attack. He was soon joined by Fabio Fellini from the Astana team. The two of them working together to build up more than a 2-minute advantage over the rest of the peloton. Across the top of the first climbs in the race for the FX King of the Mountains classification, Honore picking up the maximum points. Further back down the road, it was Luke Platt battling it out to see if he could move himself back into the lead of the King of the Mountains classification, the jersey at the start of stage 3 being worn by Jay Vine. Through to the first of 2 zip track intermediate sprints, and it was Fellini in first position, followed by Honore. The sprint for third place, that was taken out by Caden Groves from Alpecin de Koenig, ahead of Corbin Strong of Israel. Second sprint, again it was Fabio Fellini, taking the maximum points ahead of his breakaway companion Honore. Those two just making sure that they didn't lose any momentum. Caden Groves soaking up the minor points once again. Towards the back end of the stage, there was a fall by one of the riders from the Astana team. The rider to be most damaged was Gianni Moscon, one of their specialists for the Big One Day Classics in April. Heading towards the back end of the stage, Honore, he distanced his breakaway companion, and for Mikel Honore, that would be enough for him to go out as the winner of the most combative prize. He got maximum points over Checker Hill, the penultimate climb. It was Fabio Fellini still holding on for second, with Jay Vine third over the top, followed then by Simon Yates. A crash right in the middle of the peloton. Victor Lefay from Cofidis team was one of his key teammates to support him to the base of the climb. Harrison Wood, who went down. Corbin Strong also caught out. Chris Froome doing the job to try and pace him back. For the race leader, Rowan Dennis, a mechanical problem forcing a bike change as the charge was on through the gorge to the bottom of the corkscrew. Onto the climb, UAE took over and Jay Vine launched his attack. Initially, it was just Yates who could go with him. Once they reached the top of the climb, though, it was the Basque Mountain specialist, Paulo Bilbao, who'd gone across and made it 3 out in front. Over the top of the climb, they had a 19-second advantage. The throttle was fully open to the finish line in Campbelltown, where it was Bilbao who got the win ahead of Yates. Jay Vine finished in third position. The sprint for the minor placings at 28 seconds behind, that was won by Michael Matthews. Significantly, in the race for the overall classification, third on the stage has been enough to put Jay Vine into the ochre jersey. He now leads the race 15 seconds ahead of Bilbao. Yates is up to third at 16 seconds behind. Celebration for the Basque climber, Jay Vine at the top of the overall standings.